Hello, everyone. Today we're on day 28, dear friends, of our journey to 33 days to Eucharistic glory. Friends, it's been such a wonderful journey over these past few days. 28 days, with only a few more to go. Can you imagine? Today, Matthew titles day 28 as Until the End of the World. Until the End of the World. Well, he starts by talking about the building of Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris. Any of us who have been there, whether it's before the fire in 2019 or after it was rebuilt, just recently reopened, you could always find or have what we talked about yesterday, a sense of the sacred. It's a feeling or an emotion that you experience when entering such a space, such a place. You enter that space and immediately you get a sense that something great is here. And not just, as Matthew says, something great is here, but someone great is here. And that someone is Jesus. Jesus has left us his body and blood to dwell in our tabernacles. In each church, every Catholic church you go to, as Matthew says, whether it's the most immaculate of churches and the wealthiest of places, whether it's the not so immaculately built churches in the slummish of places, Jesus resides there. He tabernacles in our churches. Any Catholic church you attend or you go to throughout our world, you could always expect to meet Jesus there in the tabernacle. Matthew says something very important to us. He says Jesus promised to be with us until the end of the world. He keeps that promise every day in the finest churches, in the wealthiest cities, and in the humblest churches, in the poorest slums. Be mindful of his presence as you move about the world. Be mindful of his presence. Wherever we go, dear friends, you look for a Catholic church. You see that beautiful light, that sanctuary light, signifying that Jesus is present in the tabernacle. His body, his blood. He resides there. And you will find him. Every church, dear friends, has within it a sense of the sacred, because it was built not for architectural reasons or for pride or ego, to see how wealthy we are. No. As Matthew puts it, the churches we have today exist out of faith. They were built because we have faith. We want to have this great sense of the sacred, a great sense of faith, a great sense of God's presence here on earth. And hence the reason for our churches being immaculately built, beautifully designed. Here at St. Francis, whenever people come to visit the church or attend the sacred liturgies, they always say, Father, there is such a deep sense of serenity and peace here. Most times I wonder if it's just because they're looking out at the window, through the windows, out to the sea. But whatever it is, we enter our churches, our sacred spaces, and we find Jesus. Friends, today, let us be aware of the presence of God in our lives. And remember, as he said in Matthew 28, verse 20, I am with you always, to the end of the age. Friends, our virtue for today is serenity. And as Matthew puts it, the virtue of serenity involves being free from pretense, deceit, and hypocrisy. It is achieved by governing our words and actions with truth and with justice. Keep your promises. If you say you will do something, I suggest you do it. Let us show serenity today, dear friends, throughout our world, beginning in our church. Let us go to Jesus in the Eucharist. fulfilling our baptismal vows that we confirmed at our confirmation, to be with Him, to serve Him, and to love Him forever. God bless you, dear friends. May He be with you always.